Welcome back to Cryptos Are Us. I'm George. We're all George. So, Bitcoin surges. It's above 42,000. Hit it a couple times this morning. Could be because BlackRock reveals a big clue about ETFs and how they are coming. So, let's talk about it, and let's talk about everything else that's going on in the world today. Let's do this. Well, I'm a little early. The market bell didn't ring yet, but it's okay. We're ringing anyways. There we go. There's the market bell. And look at Bitcoin. Look at Bitcoin. It breached 42,000 some time ago, and now it did it again, and it's hitting that nasty resistance at 42.1. It broke through like a day ago. Will it break through and hold? Let's see. But Bitcoin is just so strong. It is not coming down. No matter what the charts say, Bitcoin is going upwards. Okay. I mean, everything else is following too. Today, actually, a lot of the alts took a little breather overnight. Last night, man, things were flying. So the alts actually took a little breather, but Bitcoin is still getting stronger. And why this is so significant right now is because look at the U.S. market. The U.S. market sucks right now. It sucks. Yesterday was a down day. Today, a down day. And then you got banks saying, yeah, we're going to lay people off. We're not doing so well. And all these big companies are saying the same thing. Wall Street is not looking good right now. The only asset, or asset class, I should say, that's doing well is crypto. Everyone is paying attention. No one wants to miss out on this Santa rally, especially when spot ETFs are around the corner, right? The U.S. market is not looking good. Traditionally in December, it's usually good, but it's not doing that well. But you know what? Bitcoin-related stocks are Coinbase, Marathon, MicroStrategy, Grayscale, GBDC. They're all looking fantastic at this point. All of them are nearly at not all-time high, but highs for this year. They're all differentiating. Everything has decoupled away from the U.S. market, which is fantastic. This is what we want, right? We want decoupling. People always ask me, why is there no decoupling? Why does Bitcoin move with NASDAQ or S&P? Because the Wall Street traders treat Bitcoin and crypto like tech stocks or penny stocks, depending on which ones you talk to, I guess, right? But now they're starting to realize Bitcoin's different. Bitcoin is a store of value. It's digital gold. It's better than stocks. So that's what's happening. Now, I did mention today, a lot of the alts sold off, right? At least versus yesterday. It was last night, everything was just going crazy. And this is kind of interesting fact that short-term holders decided to take some profits last night. As much as 2021, the last bull cycle year. Or no, the last bull year of the cycle. That's what I meant. Which is surprising. A lot of people came in maybe earlier this year, decided to take some profits yesterday, thought that things were a little bit too heated. That's okay. Taking profits sometimes is okay. But does this mean you should stop DCAing? The answer is no. Bitcoin's not back to 70,000 yet. Ethereum's not back to 5,000 yet. Okay, Cardano's not back to $4 and XRP's not back to $4. Solana's not back to $250. So that means there are still plenty of room to grow and to recover. And that's just to get back to previous highs. Let's not forget, we're going to hit it and break through. Just yesterday, last night, I covered about Bloomberg. Bloomberg saying Bitcoin is going to go on a super cycle and go to $500,000. $500,000 in this bull cycle. I mean, that's the most bullish prediction yet. Others have, topped out around 125. Standard Chart, I think, said 125 or 150. No, Standard Chart is at 125 by the end of 2024. You got MicroStrategy and all these guys, and Mike Novogratz, they're all saying about 200, 250. Although Saylor says it could go up infinitely, so maybe he's the most bullish. ARK, yes, Kathy Wood also very bullish. I mean, everyone's bullish right now, okay? Making wild predictions, and if they come true, that's great. Anthony Popliano wrote this huge tweet, and, what's relevant in here, two things. Number one, percent supply last active 1 year ago. Holders that's been holding for at least 1 year. All-time high above 70%. Okay, again, part of the growing fundamentals. 100. No, I lost my train of thought. Not 100. 70.5%. Highest ever. So even though Bitcoin's price is not back to its previous high, you could argue, again, the fundamentals of Bitcoin has never, ever been stronger. Number of holders keep on increasing. Number of addresses keep on increasing. The supply that's being held is increasing, and there's so much more. El Salvador is now in the green. Right, tomorrow when I cover my DCA portfolio, I'm pretty sure it's going to be in the green. MicroStrategy and Michael Saylor are in the green. Everyone is in the green right now, and someone that doesn't want to miss out on Bitcoin is just going right past this resistance right now, 42.2, and is looking good. Someone else that doesn't want to miss out on the gains is Blackrock. So here's the big news of the day. BlackRock, we know, they already amended their application to the SEC twice now. This is the Second Amendment. So that means they are definitely talking to the SEC. And Gary's like, Larry, you know what? You need to do these things for me in order for me to approve it. And then Larry's like, okay, you better approve that. And then, so, I have a cushy job for you afterwards. That would not surprise me how that conversation is going behind the scenes. Exactly like that. 100% verbiage like that. No. But, they're talking. That means things are getting done, right? And today, BlackRock, they revealed they received $100,000 of seed funding for this spot Bitcoin ETF, which is kind of laughable. Why do you need $100,000 of seed funding, but an unknown investor purchased 4,000 trust shares at $25? This was back in October. Maybe that's Gary Gensler for his troubles, okay? Maybe that's his gift. I don't know why BlackRock would need $100,000 for seed funding. Maybe this is just how things are. But someone is going to make a boatload of money with that 4,000 shares, right? But again, this shows you that we are getting closer and closer and closer and closer to an approval. This is why Bitcoin, well, one of the reasons why Bitcoin is so strong right now, besides the growing fundamentals, which I've been talking about for a long time. But right now, no one wants to sell Bitcoin because it's the big daddy. It's the only thing that's making money compared to anything else out there on Wall Street. And we got a spot Bitcoin ETF approval right around the corner from the biggest asset manager on the planet, BlackRock, with $10 or $11 trillion worth of assets. Max Keiser. We haven't talked about Max Keiser for a while. Max Keiser, one of the biggest Bitcoin bulls, even way before Michael Saylor. I mean, he's kind of out of the spotlight, so to speak, doing his own thing. But Max Keiser, man, he got in very, 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 very early. Very early. I mean, I still remember when he said that he tried to give Alex Jones 50,000 Bitcoins. 50,000 Bitcoin, not dollars worth of Bitcoin. 50,000 Bitcoin. He gave it to him on a laptop just to get him to recognize and talk about it. And then Alex Jones, years later, said, I just threw away the laptop. That's like how much is that? It's billions, right? Or hundreds of millions. I don't know. That's a lot. What's 50,000 times where we are? 42,000? That's $2.1 billion that Max Keiser gave to Alex Jones that he threw away. Okay? Now, you got to think, if he gave someone 50,000 Bitcoins, how much does he actually own? You think about it, right? That's kind of crazy. Anyways, you know, whoever he is responding to was defending, I guess, gold. This guy called Shareboy says, why do some Bitcoiners act like spoiled brats about gold price? With Mad Max being the worst offended, I'm up 50% on my junior gold mining stocks in 6 months. Max responds, I'm up 20 million since 2011. Well, I think that was a mic drop. Mic drop moment, but yeah, I mean, not everyone got into Bitcoin so early, you know. But still, you don't need to be in 2011. You could have got in 2013, like I did, or 2017, and still be up thousands and thousands and thousands of percent, right? Now, Max Keiser also think that there is some kind of God candle that's coming that's going to drive Bitcoin up to $100,000, okay? Why? Why is that God candle coming? Because he believes Qatar, is rumored to be buying $500 billion worth of BTC. Is that right? $500 billion. $500 billion worth of BTC. Is that coming? Someone asked me about it the other day. $500 billion of BTC, you know, even if that was done OTC market, there's not enough. I doubt there's $500 billion worth of BTC in the OTC market. See, this is why people ask me, well, if these big institutions and these big dogs keep buying through OTC and it never hits the order book, so it never affects the price, can't this go on forever? Well, no, because there has to be sellers in the OTC market. If someone comes and says, I want to buy 500 billion worth of Bitcoin, there's not enough sellers on this planet to fulfill that, right? That would dry up the OTC market, and guess where else the Bitcoin's going to come from? The exchanges, right? So that's reality. If that happens, can that drive Bitcoin up to $100,000 almost instantly? The answer is yes, because that's a crazy amount in one swoop, right? So God candle may be coming. Max Keiser, 20 million % profit. Yeah, I don't know how rich Max is. He might be the richest man on earth, and we just don't know yet. He doesn't disclose how much Bitcoin he has, but just think about if he could give 50,000 Bitcoins to someone else as a gift, just imagine how much he actually holds. All right, now moving on, stock to flow, looking pretty good. We're getting back on track. We need to hit that magical 100,000 mark first. But if this holds true, you look at, like, the last cycle was the only time where the yellow didn't break through that gray line, which is considered a stock to flow model. Okay, so we touched upon it, but we didn't break it at $70,000. But you notice that the times before, yes, we would hit it, not only that, and break through. So now this time around, are we going to see that again because of the institutions and Qatar throwing in $500 billion worth of Bitcoin, right? If so, where is this next gray line top? That shows it's right under $1 million. That's showing, like, if I had to guess where that's plotted, probably like 750, 800,000. Does that mean that we are going to shoot straight up from where we are to $800,000 by 2025? Again, I like to think so, but I even that's a little bit too bullish for me. That's a 20x from our current level. I guess if you look at it that way, 20x is not that far off, right? But yeah, first things first, got to break 100,000. which I know is coming, and then we could focus on that 800,000 afterwards. All right, what else is there? Someone mentioned that there is some Binance Whale back. 1,500 Bitcoin in bids right here, right where we are. That's why Bitcoin refuses to go down, because this whale is just scooping up anything in this range between 41,000 and 42,000, basically eating up everything. This could be Qatar, right? I mean, they might not just throw 500 billion on one order, but they could just be plotting and putting their bids forever until Bitcoin just keeps on going up because there's not enough supply for demand. I don't know. It could be. So there's something happening. And the miners, of course, are not going away. Riot Platforms buys close to 300 million in new rigs because they are making a lot of money from the fees right now. Ordinals is driving fees upwards, and the miners are making money hand over fist, which is why they're keeping all their Bitcoins and using their profits not only to keep the Bitcoins, but also buying more rigs with them, which is good. It's a circulating effect, and it's good because it makes Bitcoin itself stronger. It takes the supply away, and it makes the network stronger too, basically making it impossible to hack or stop Bitcoin's network. Okay, so it's awesome. It is awesome. We got 4,600 people in here. Let's all watch Bitcoin pump higher. Last few things. I did see something about Fantom. Not a whole lot of people asking about Fantom these days, but they're a promising L2 that could definitely come back. They are coming out with a new accelerator lab for their new Sonic labs, or their Sonic chain, basically. Okay. What is this accelerator? Basically, they want builders to come aboard, and they're going to give them a whole bunch of money. Not only a whole bunch of money, but technical support from Pith Network, which is a promising Oracle network, and they get all this business-related stuff that people don't really care about. Legal support, compliance, payroll, marketing, network opportunity, VC meet and greet, pitches. I do these things too. But this is what these projects will get if they get accepted in the accelerator. But more importantly, what is this Sonic upgrade? Sonic is what it sounds like from the game or cartoon Sonic. It's going to scale Fantom in a big way. Right now, in a test environment, they could go beyond 2,000 transactions per second with 1 second finality. Basically, things are settled in 1 second, and that is really, really, really fast, way faster than now. And not only that, they reduced their storage requirements by up to 90%. I don't know how they pulled that off, but it's fantastic. So it sounds like this new Sonic upgrade is going to upgrade Fantom in a big way. And, they're one of the promising L2s out there that can make a big resurgence in 2024. So keep your eyes on them. All right. That's pretty much it, man. Bitcoin is just getting stronger and stronger. BlackRock getting closer and closer to releasing an ETF. And everything else in Wall Street is getting redder and redder and redder. And, man, everyone in Wall Street's like, what are we doing? What are we doing with our Wells Fargo stock? What we could be buying Bitcoin with that. I mean, I bet every single Wall Street guy out there is like, man, I should be buying more Bitcoin. All right, let's do some Q&A. And global market cap just goes higher and higher every single day. It is not coming down. Although the alts took a breather. Some of you guys are looking for a good entry point. Today could be the day because they took a breather while Bitcoin is still skyrocketing. So, it's just a matter of time they catch up again. Let's see. Gene says, Jules making moves. Yes, it is. It has been making a lot of moves. Let's see. What else did I miss out on? TC, do you have a prediction on seed? Would you ever give out some gems on microcaps? I have been. You just have to pay attention. I don't want to come out and throw out all these projects, and then people are go claim, oh, you're just shilling, you're just shilling what you have, or what you're shilling all these things, right? I'm going to release these info, the alpha, little bit at a time. You got to just pay attention. Pablo, thoughts on Media Network on Coinbase, low market cap. Never heard of it, but let's see. Media Network, 3 million market cap. Is it really on Coinbase? It is. And it's on Radium, so it's out of Solana. It got released in May of 2022. Man, it debuted at $180. There's something going on here. They must have, some kind of controversy must have come out. A decentralized hub for web services connecting providers and clients through smart contracts. Permissionless peer-to-peer marketplace. So it's a marketplace. Probably it didn't get hot because it's on Solana. And it's something that's very boring. We could put that in the maybe pile. I did say, Coinbase stuff does tend to pump, but I think there's something going on here that's not right. And maybe there's some kind of controversy or a hack or something. They hardly move. They're still down 94%. Cyber Arena is a game studio similar to Lit Labs, with interesting games. Elon versus Zuck. Hold on, guys. Sorry, my Lambo was being delivered, so I had to tell him to hold until I'm done. Cat is a cyber arena gaming studio similar to Lit Labs with interesting games. Elon versus never heard of them. This cat token? That can't be it, right? Oh no, cyber arena. Yeah, this is it doesn't even list. It doesn't even list the market cap, so I think they're a little too early. NMCT, what is seed? Another 50K premature loss BDC because of Alex. How much do you think is gone for? What do you mean, Alex? What do you mean 50K prematurely lost? I don't get it. Who? Alex who? I covered seed already. Watch my stream yesterday at MCT, but they're a project that helps other projects create tokens or helps people create tokens. Can you see SHEEP getting back to its all-time high after the spot Bitcoin ETF having in 2024, asked by Jason? Yes. Quite simply, yes. I meant Lambo. I meant a Lego Lambo, not a real Lambo. Is the Cybertruck worth? Oh, Alex Jones. Okay, I didn't know which Alex you said. That was years ago, though. That was years ago. I was just just talking about a story I read years ago, not recently. Joseph, I'm just kidding. The Lambo sales guy is not outside. Someone else at the house that I had to talk to. No, it's not the Lambo guy. Show us that 15,000 cognac Louis XIII we want to taste. Well, I don't have a bottle. I did try it at one of those Brazilian places one time, and that is smooth. If you want a smooth cognac, that is smooth, but it's like $100 a shot or something, maybe even more than that. December equals Degember. Well, I've been a little degenning. I've been playing a lot of leverage. I get liquidated a lot. I have a lot of wins as well. But I do think it doesn't necessarily mean that it's good to be degenning, and big time is still holding. But I do think it's good to be a little bit less conservative. That's what I've been saying, right? During crypto winter, being conservative is awesome. It's best you be as conservative as possible so that you can make the right moves, and the right moves are basically to load up and DCA and HODL and get more cash ready for more DCA. That's really it. But now the money's flowing in. You're starting to see resurgence of everything. So obviously, be a little more aggressive, right? You don't have to be as conservative. This is where true wealth is being made. So these are still pretty good. I gotta add something. I don't know what to add. Big time is still up. Token meme, the meme. Bake pancake swap is up. Ordi's. I mean, I made a boatload of money with Stacks and a little bit of Ordi yesterday, but they could be coming back because, of course, Bitcoin is so strong. 42.2 right now. It's just unbelievable. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw a little bit at Ordi right now. 20x is probably too much. I'll just do a 10x and then let's throw like $300 at it. And we'll see how that goes. But anything related to Bitcoin right now is just so hot. Polka Cutie? Anything that's with Polkadot? No. When communism? Hopefully never in this country. Thoughts on Aurora? I don't have thoughts on Aurora. I see you keep shilling it, so I'm not going to be looking at it because it's probably up like 100%, and I'm not going to be looking at that. Cat Cyber Arenas on CoinGecko. You will like the game. It's a 2 million market cap, my man. That's just too low. It's too low, too early. That's like even that's like it just got announced or just launched or something. Yeah, and it's on the Binance ecosystem. I'll give you guys a hint. Normally, things on Binance ecosystem do not pump. So if you're looking for a pump, look elsewhere. But thanks for that tip. I'll look at it later. Have you tried a Sonic testnet yet? It's impressive. No, but I just covered it. I mean, if it could do 2,000 transactions per second, beyond 2,000 transactions per second, while reducing storage requirements by 90%, that's pretty fantastic. Where does Ledger get quotes? It's always behind. I'm not actually sure where they get. They get it from somewhere. They get it from somewhere. Someone said Cadena finally moved. What happened to their pink logo? Why did they change it to this dark green logo? Well, they're up 16%, close to 200 million. Let's check Jewel. Jewel, a little bit lower than last night, but still doing well. Let's check PYR real quick. Yeah, they're still doing well. Let's check Gala. I mean, Gala's doing well. Not as high as yesterday. See, things have come down a little bit from yesterday. I think all that money is going into Bitcoin right now. But I would say don't ignore games because games are really, really hot right now. And so are L2s and L1s. Man, we're really above this. Let's see. Our previous high was at 42.4 from yesterday. Man, if we shattered that, man, where's the top? Man, we're gaining. We're gaining. Next top could be 45,000. And it's looking good on a 1 hour chart too. Stochastic is not topped out. MACD just flipped to the green. RSI is not topped out. On the 1 hour chart scale, Bitcoin's ready to fly. NMCT, I talked about it during my Q&A. But, you know, since you keep asking about it, I'll bring it up. Seed. So I'm an investor in this. Seed investor. I got in very early, but they're about to launch Bonsai. They are creating one-click token creation. Basically like what Floki did with their token. Bonsai's doing it as well. And, you know, basically it's going to help a whole bunch of people create a lot of tokens very, very, very easily. Some would argue, no, we don't need more tokens. And others would say, well, more tokens is good. Gives more opportunity to buy low. And there'll be more memes that'll be coming out. But that's what Bonsai does. Any thoughts on Scale? Not really. What do I know about Scale? Didn't they merge with someone? The world's fastest blockchain. That's, yeah, I don't know about that. Zero gas fees forever. Create a world-class user experience for games, NFT platforms, and Web3. Okay. 1,000 chains equals 397,000 transactions per second. Okay. I don't know. I mean, others are just as fast. I don't know if that's a good claim, but okay. So they have a few games, but obviously, like this game in titles, not going to draw in a lot of people. This Stray Shot doesn't look like the quality's that good. Gamify looks, it's like a music game. AI optimized features. I mean, it sounds decent. It sounds decent. But, you know, to be honest, there's a million chains that sound decent. But what's good is they are on Binance and KuCoin. So that means they do have a really good shot. If they start pumping, they get the momentum, they could carry. They were at 90 cents before. We'll put that in the maybe pile. We'll put that in the maybe pile. Look at Wells Fargo. Coin. up another 3%. I mean, and then you got MicroStrategy, you got Riot. Riot's up 4%. Mara up 5%. I mean, anything Bitcoin related is skyrocketing right now. I hope Coinbase hits 200 because I have some options at 200. What about the new BRC20 bridge MUBI? What do you think about it? Multi-bit, 69 million, up 100% in a day. Well, I shouldn't look at anything that's 100% in a day, but it is $70 million in market cap. So let's look at it. Powers multi-bit's entire decentralization application ecosystem. First ever dual-sided bridge designed for easy cross transfer between BRC20 and ERC20. Okay, but like, what are you moving across though? Like, can you? Let's look at the pairs. From Bitcoin to Ethereum to Polygon asset. All right, so these are assets that you can move. So you can move like USDT. No, I just want it. So you could USDO. So you can move USDT into Bitcoin, but no, I want it the other way. And it's not available to non-US person's entity. Why? It's a DEX. Why are DEXs placing that restriction? I don't know. But it's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting. Bridges are required, but I just don't know how many ERC20 tokens can be moved into BRC20 and if there's any uses for them. Right? But yeah, I'll keep my eyes on this one. But I shouldn't get in after it goes up like 100% in a day. When did this get released? Just like a month ago. Multi-bit. Thanks for sharing that one. That could be a good one. That could be a real winner. Nerf Netster. 5 gifted memberships. Thank you. Like, eventually everyone watching the live stream will be a member because we got a lot of people just gifting them out left and right, which is not a bad thing. If BTC is over 50K before the halving, we're going over 150K in 2025. It's not even debatable at that point. Yes. I agree. Imagine this. What if Bitcoin is 50K before the end of the year, even before the halving, and we end up at 70,000 at the halving point? Then where do you think 2025 is going to end at? 250 probably. Today, the biggest winner right now, Casper is starting to get hot for some reason. Ordi is still very hot. Pepe is hot. 665 million. Man, it's been stuck below 500 million for a while. Memes are coming back for sure. Conflux, KuCoin token, no reason for KuCoin token to go up. Stacks is up. You know, stacking stacks is not a bad idea right now, just like Ordi, because they're Bitcoin related. Luna is up. I know Luna Classic was pumping at one time. Beam is up into gaming. Flow is up into gaming NFTs. Gala's up into gaming. VeChain is up. I told you guys VChain will come back. And then you guys, a couple of new chains, L1, Sui, and C, or Psi. I think C, I think. I just cover Fantom. I mean, these are all fantastic projects. You're welcome at NMCT. And thanks for the super chats. And thanks for staying with me. What do you think the floor price is right now? What do you mean? For Bitcoin? I don't know. I mean, we've only pumped up here only in the last few days, but Bitcoin's just so strong. No one wants to miss out on this. If we can hold, and I drew this out, this 42.1, if we can hold above that and utilize that as our consolidation period or point and consolidate here for a little bit, I mean, then we're ready. We're ready to head to 45 next. There's really nothing in between here. If we do fall, if we can't hold, I would say, maybe we fall over here to back to 40,700, somewhere around here, and then bounce back up, right? It'll be like this. Otherwise, if we hold here, we'll just go straight up to 45,000. Someone said Bonk is hot. Yes. I regret not buying Bonk. 380 million. I mean, the way memes are going, they're the fourth hottest one now. Right behind Pepe. I don't even know. They might be bigger than Floki. No, Floki is still fourth biggest, but they're getting very close. To be honest, I don't like Floki, but yeah, Bonk, I don't know what's after Bonk. Got more and more people coming in. It's definitely exciting. If you guys don't feel it, then you don't have enough crypto. It's very, very, very exciting right now. All the memes are pumping. Was it Big Time? I covered them last night. They're still holding up very well after a 60% pump. A lot of things are just moving, guys. Cheat to fit. I've been with you for 3 years. I have 10K ADA, 3K XRP, 10K Chili's, 20K VET. Could I reach 50K? It's not like I could do Asian math and know how much all of that adds up to. But can you reach 50K? I don't know. I just know that they will probably go up 10x at least in this cycle. So you do the math. If they add up to about 5K, then 50K is certainly possible. Funny seeing the chat difference between bull and bear markets. Yeah. When is the bear market, no one could take a joke. Everyone's so serious. Everyone starts bashing you and bashing everything else. In a bull market, no one gives a F. Everyone's just enjoying their gains. People are much more lively and willing to take a joke. How do you like Token but not Floki? Well, Token has nothing to do with Floki. I mean, think about it. Token, their new project, TokenFi, is for the creation of tokens. What does that have to do with Floki? Nothing. It's not a meme. but they're trying to do some kind of integration where like Floki gets burned or something silly like that to try to make it seem like they have a tie. But they're two different projects that have nothing to do with each other. I'm surprised people are so willing to accept it because to me it seems like they're getting distracted. That's always been the case. I had this guy on Spaces once from Floki. He's like their marketer. He's telling me about building hospitals around the world. I'm like, okay, good initiative. But what does that have to do with a meme coin? What does that have to do with Floki? You know, I've never liked Floki, and that space has turned me off even more. Pedro, thank you for super chat. What are the numbers? There's like a 3 next to it, and some of them have 1. I don't know what that means. All right, my random FOMO degen buy on Ordi hasn't done well so far. It's okay. I'll leave it. I'm just gonna see how it is. I think Ordi is gonna only get stronger. Stacks is only gonna get stronger. You know what? There's one other one that no one talks about. I'm wondering if they're doing well too. They're called Rootstock. They're like Stacks. Yeah, they're slowly climbing up too. 13%. Let's see for the week. Yeah, up 32% for the month. 15%. So they come down a little bit. A lot of people don't know, yeah, but there's like different kind of frameworks for Bitcoin infrastructure to build on top of Bitcoin. The most popular Stacks, which all of you guys or most of you guys know, but there's another one called Rootstock. They're relatively small. I don't know. I don't hear a lot about Rootstock, but they could be also moving in the near future. Lazaro. Yeah, convinced my 67-year-old dad to buy 1 Bitcoin. He got it at 30K, now up 13K. He wants to get another one. Awesome. The thing is, you got to let him realize, right? When Bitcoin's going up, everyone's so cheerful. They don't even recognize, or they don't even care why it's going up. They just know it's going up, right? Most people are like that. Most people don't care why something's going up, but you got to prepare them. Say, hey, this is a long-term investment. 67 years old is not that old yet, right? Long-term investment, DCA over time. Don't FOMO too much in because maybe it does correct or something, right? You gotta let them know how Bitcoin works and why it's going up, why people care about it. Man, 5,100 people. More and more people are tuning in. I've been streaming for 48 minutes already. I gotta go. But Bitcoin keeps on going up. All right. I'm going to conclude. I'm going to leave you guys. Let you guys get to your day. But man, things are so exciting right now. Things are so exciting. We're above 42. And, everything that's related to Bitcoin right now is surging. Everything is surging. Stocks are surging. Crypto is surging. Everything's surging. BlackRock giving more clues about a spot ETF approval. I mean, things are just looking so good. All right, guys. Smash it a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys tonight. Okay, it's gonna be a good one. It's everyone is a good one. So make sure you tune in tonight, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I'm gonna leave you guys with this parting thought. Take care.
What do you think about Ripple?
Well, I mean, I think it's too centralized, but I definitely want to meet Chris Larson.